Hi and welcome to ArcViz with Blender and Stable Diffusion. In this lesson, we will learn how to install WebUI Forge on Linux. So basically, the process is very similar to what we did in Windows, but without a one-click installation file. So before we get started, open up a terminal and verify you have Python and Git installed. In Linux, the command is not Python, but Python 3 -- version, enter, and we got 3.10.12. Let's do the same with git version, and we get 2.34.1. Remember to check a tutorial on how to install both of these because they are required to install anything Stable Diffusion wise. So let's begin by opening up Google and let's search for WebUI Forge, enter, click on the GitHub link, and it's the same page, but the main difference is that instead of downloading a one-click package, we are going to clone the repository for WebUI Forge. So select this address, web address, copy, and now we are going to create a folder for our project as well. For the course, I'm going to create a new folder and call it course. And I'm going to double click. And once I'm in the folder, I'm going to right click and open up in terminal. And I'm going to do the command git clone and paste the address we just copied from the website and click on enter. This first part is very quick. I'm going to close the terminal. What we did is that we cloned the repository for the project. So now we're going to enter this folder. And if you notice here, we don't have the bat files that are available in the Windows installation. So basically, we're going to open up a terminal here again. And we're going to run this shell script, webui.sh, with /webui.sh. Once I click on enter, it will start downloading and compiling everything required for the project using Python, pip, torch, the different tools necessary. So I'm going to click on enter. And the script does a very good job on installing everything that is necessary. The final part of the installation process will be similar to Windows. I'm going to pause here and get back to you when things are a little more advanced. Okay, so now it's downloading the checkpoint, realistic vision, and once it's done, it will do a couple of final things and launch the interface. Okay, so there we have it. The installation process is a lot shorter than the one we had with Krita, but like I mentioned in the previous lesson, take into account it's only downloading the basic stuff and one checkpoint. So now if we check on the drop down here, we can select realistic vision as the checkpoint. And if you check on VAEs, we don't have anything. So let's render our first image. A cat in a hat. Negative prompt, it's going to be bad quality, the same. Worst quality, text, watermark. We want to generate 3 images as well. And leave everything by default. We will check the options further on and click on generate. Very good. Now let's install the same VAE file we already downloaded. So I'm going to my Windows folder, and in my course files, I will grab this, this one. I'm going to copy it and come back to my course files in Linux and go into Stable Diffusion and remember models, VAE, and paste it here. So now I can go back to my VAE and refresh, And now I can select it from the drop-down list and generate again. And remember what I told you in the previous lesson. I don't know if it's an impression I got, but the color gets a lot better now. Okay, so here are our new images. The same way, your files will be stored in your Stable Diffusion output folder in a similar fashion as in Windows, where we have the grids here, organized by date, first grid, second grid, and the individual images in text-to-image images also by date. From now on, the workflow and the usage of WebUI Forge and ComfyUI will be exactly the same in Windows or in Linux. The only difference is the way we launch it. But what I forgot to mention is how you close the server. So in the terminal, you're going to click Control-C. The server will be closed, and now you can proceed and close it here. So to launch the interface again, all you have to do is run the shell script again. But now I'm going to add this option, --Xformers. Xformers is a series of optimizations done by Meta for NVIDIA cards. If I now click on enter, it will start the launch of the interface, but since we added a new flag, it's going to install Xformers, and we're done. So that's it. On the next lesson, we are going to install ComfyUI in Windows and then on Linux. So see you guys in the next lesson. Take care.